The bathhouse attendant was checking the lockers when he accidentally discovered a designer travel bag left behind by a customer. Just the bag itself was worth a fortune, but what shocked him even more was that it was stuffed full of cash. Mark's breath caught in his throat. He checked it again carefully. 500 million. He decided not to report it. He grabbed the bag and slipped into the storage room, tucking it away in the most hidden corner. Mark clocked out and went home as if nothing had happened. The moment he walked through the door, he saw his wife wiping urine stains off the floor. His mother had Alzheimer's and would often lose her temper for no reason. His wife had been silently enduring it all and taking care of her. As soon as Mark got home, he took over watching his mother, so his wife could go to the airport for her cleaning job. The next day, Mark was 3 minutes late for work. He was usually too honest for his own good, and his supervisor always found ways to pick on him. Even though it was only 3 minutes, the supervisor still chewed him out in front of everyone. Mark kept apologizing until the supervisor finally walked away. Mark couldn't stop thinking about the bag. He quietly asked the front desk if anyone had come looking for it. The front desk said no one had, but the police had dropped off a missing person poster. Mark breathed a sigh of relief. He casually picked up the poster and glanced at it. It showed a man wearing glasses. He had never seen the guy before. He was already figuring out how to get the money out of there when the hospital suddenly called. His mother had lost control again and pushed her daughter-in-law down the stairs. His wife broke her leg. She couldn't work anymore, and their already struggling family now had even more medical bills. Faced with his mother's dementia, Mark felt completely powerless. She just sat there staring blankly at the TV, which was broadcasting news about a murder case. Since his wife could no longer take care of his mother, Mark had no choice but to call his supervisor and ask for time off. The supervisor fired him over the phone. Pushed to the brink, Mark could only vent his rage helplessly. After a fierce inner struggle, he finally made up his mind to take the travel bag. Mark rode his bike through the pouring rain back to the bathhouse. He found that a new guy had already taken his job. He explained for a long time before he could borrow the storage room key from his replacement. He picked up the bag and was about to leave when he was stopped by the police at the door. They showed him a photo and asked if he had seen the person in it. It was another completely unfamiliar face. Mark shook his head and said he hadn't seen him. He realized people had been disappearing one after another lately, but all he could think about was the 500 million in cash. He couldn't care less about anyone else's problems. Anxious to get out of there, he hurried toward the exit and ran straight into his former supervisor.
여기서 뭐해요?
저 물건 좀 가지러 왔는데요.
The supervisor spotted the designer bag and immediately started mocking him. Just then, the police walked out. Mark tried to slip downstairs with them, but the supervisor blocked him and demanded to check the bag. This time, Mark didn't back down.
내가 아직도 네 직원인 줄 알아? 어디다 대고 반말이야?
The supervisor was startled by his sudden toughness. Mark successfully left the bathhouse, no longer able to hide the excitement on his face. He pedaled home as fast as he could. Once inside, he drew the curtains, spread all 500 million in cash across the table, then knelt in front of the ancestral altar in his home and kowtowed. He thanked heaven for finally turning his luck around. But facing this massive fortune, he forgot about all the potential dangers. He never wondered where the money came from, nor did he think about